A prime example of somebody wanting to be the best possible business person that they can be would be my father. Now, obviously, his business was organized crime. But what was so important for my dad, he wanted to be known as, a guy that's going to die with his boots on. He would never talk to the government. He would always be stand-up his whole life. It meant so much to him. His legacy in that life meant so much to him. Like some of us, our legacy in our business meant so much. Well, my dad did die with his boots on at the age of 103. Never cooperated with the government, did 40 some odd years in prison. There was no way that he was ever going to do that. But an interesting thing, I had a conversation with my father. He was back in prison again on one of his many violations. And my mom had just passed away in 2012. And I was sitting with my dad, and I had been a little upset with him because after his third violation, I said to him, "Dad, you can't stay in New York. I know, this life is important to you, but our family is falling apart. My brother had a drug problem. My sister died of an overdose of drugs. My mother and father were just, growing so far apart. I saw it." And I said, "You need to move out of New York. You got to preserve the family." Well, he didn't want to do that. It was more important to him, his legacy. And he said, "Don't worry about it. I love my family." And he did, no question. He loved his family, loved me, loved his wife. But he didn't understand how he was creating this division between all of us. And so he kept going back to prison. So when we were at this meeting, I said to him, "Dad, you're a stand-up guy, but look what you did to your family." He got very upset with me. He said, "No, none of this was my fault." I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, I was framed on this case. I didn't commit this crime. I'm doing time for a crime that I didn't commit." And I said, "Dad, I believe that. I'll take that to my grave."
Join the Legacy family to stay updated. The place where ambitious come to grow. Link in bio.